And welcome back to Up the Villa podcast and welcome to Transfer Hub. Little bit of dose of positivity, transfer news. Get some signings in. Just get some signings in now. So welcome to Transfer Hub. If you are new to the channel, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and drop your thoughts in the comment section down below. To be fair, the last two episodes and I got to thank you all for watching because, we create this content and when you've been on an absolute hammering like we were, I didn't think anyone would watch, to be fair, but there's thousands of you that have watched and commented and liked, and that's why we do this channel, like to hear your thoughts and get your thoughts and see what you're thinking and give you a platform to have a say as well. So thank you very much to everyone that's watched in not great circumstances, but fair play to you all. You're all absolute legends at home. So we've got some news. We've got some transfer news, and it's Aston Villa have terms accepted for Jack Harrison, the Leeds United left winger. So let's get into it. Let's have a player profile of my thoughts as well. I do like a transfer U-turn as well. And apparently this is what's happening. So Jack Harrison is in Merseyside having a medical. Aston Villa have come in at the last minute to swoop for Harrison. And we've had terms accepted. So hopefully now we can get this one done. There's maybe a little inkling of Archer going to Leeds as well, but I'm not too sure on that one. But yeah, it looks like Villa have come in for Jack Harrison. A winger that plays on the left-hand side. Villa normally play with a player on the right-hand side. So it's a different option. It's a different feel. It allows us to do something a little bit different, which I think is good. It gives us options across that front line. He's got pace. He can press really, really well. He's got great energy levels. So from that side of the game, off the ball, he's very, very good. He's always a threat. And he's got a good delivery as well. So let's go into his player profile and let's take a look at how he did last season. So let's just have a look, move this around. Right, here we go. So Jack Harrison last season had a SofaScore rating of 6.74. He played 36 games, started 34. He scored 5 goals. He had 7 assists, and this is in a poor Leeds side. To get 7 assists, 5 goals, those numbers, you might be thinking aren't that high, but I think in the grand scheme of things, if you looked at those numbers compared to some of Villa's midfielders last season, it's probably there. He's probably at that level, to be fair. So decent last season. If we have a look at his dribbles, 45%, duels 135%, so that's not great. Let's have a look at his defending. So he had 1.1 tackles per game, dribbled past 1.1 per game. His passing accuracy was 71%, 80% in his own half, 59% in the opposition half. The season, I guess we want to be having a look at is must be his purple patch with Bielsa. He got 8 goals under Bielsa and 8 assists. And the season, I guess they had Jesse Marsh. He had 8 goals and 1 assist. So those numbers are okay. I think his creativity is at 73. I think this would probably be one where a lot of you are thinking you're not too sure. You're not sure on him. He's not blockbuster enough. But if I'm being honest, I don't think we need that now. We've got Moussa Diaby. If we have a little look at Bailey's numbers from last season, he had 4 goals and 4 assists. If we have a look at Ramsey, what's Ramsey on? So if we have a look at those stats as well, and we're trying to just see a slight comparison with our creative midfielders. So, who's that? Right, Ramsey. So Ramsey, last season, he had 6 goals and 7 assists. So I kind of like this one, that it's a creative player on that left-hand side. I think it really gives us a different type of option. I think if you're looking at the fact that Buendia's out, on that left-hand side where I imagined he'd have started yesterday. Currently, we've got Coutinho, Ramsey, and Harrison. And I think Harrison and Ramsey are different players. I think Ramsey suited a little bit more inverted, where I think Harrison suited a little bit more out wide. So I just think for this one, it gives us great options. It's looking like it could potentially be a loan deal as well. So I think that would probably suit us. I know they've got a lot of loan clauses in a lot of their contracts at Leeds United. Victor Orta seemed to put a lot of loan clauses in a lot of their contracts when they renewed it. I think he renewed his contract last season as well. So I am a fan of Harrison. I like his work rate, and I think it would offer us something slightly different. And I just want signings. I just want some signings in there just to make me feel a little bit, not that I'm worried, but just a little bit calmer with how our front line is looking. I think we could really do with another striker coming in. I think we need another attacking midfielder. I think we need another right back, maybe a centre back, etc. So I think that's where I am. Hopefully we can get that Zaniolo in as well. And I think Zaniolo, Harrison would be some decent business. And I think what I've wanted this window is good players, but players that give us different options. And I think that is key. So yeah, Villa fans, let me know your thoughts on Harrison loan deal. Let me know what the vibe is, and we'll see what the vibe is in the comments as well. So little short, sharp one on Harrison to Aston Villa. And yeah, cheers everybody that's been watching us, and up the Villa.